Hi. I did my presentation over biofilm as a bioindicator, particularly as a bioindicator of stream health. So, uh, I am aware that that is quite the title and it might require a little bit of explaining. So, first off, here's some quick definitions. So, a bioindicator or a biological indicator is an organism whose presence in an ecosystem and or their health when found in an ecosystem can be indicative of the ecosystem's overall health. So, in addition to biofilm, which I'm going to talk about in a minute, mayflies are found in a lot of streams. So, their absence can actually be a sign of something is wrong with the stream. So, but also biofilm. The other two pictures you see here that are not a biofilm, the first is biofilm in its stream biofilm in its natural habitat. The second is actually me holding a rock covered in biofilm. Interesting tidbit. Every photo you see in this presentation, besides the one of mayfly, was actually taken by me. I am really lucky to live in an area with a really, really cool stream ecosystem that is virtually untouched by people. So yeah, I went out and I found my own biofilm for this presentation. So what exactly is biofilm? Biofilm is a mix of phototrophic and autotrophic prokaryotes that coexist in a cooperative colony. So this is like algae and fungi and bacteria that all live together. So like dental plaque, but also this slimy green stuff that is really, really slick. So if you're ever walking through a creek or a stream, be very careful of this stuff because you will fall. I almost died getting some of these pictures. So yeah, that's fun. Okay, sorry. For some reason, PowerPoint really hates this slide and keeps kicking me off every time I try to present it. So we'll have to do it this way. Um, as I was talking about biofilm and mayflies, which are two examples of bioindicators in stream health, are studied as part of stream ecology, which is the study of streams and the organisms that live in them and also the organisms that depend on them or live in the immediate area of. So streams are super important, and part of that is because they're home to so many animals like frogs and tadpoles, also small fish and bugs like mayflies, and I don't know what exactly they're called. We always call them skeeter bugs. They just skate on top of the water. And also, as you see in this picture here, which, again, near my house, there's a lot of plants that rely on this place as a source of water. Um, but also, as people, streams can be a source of drinking water or also a source of irrigation for farming and for plants. Also, recreational use. I can't tell you how much fun over the years me and my younger siblings have had going to this creek and playing in the water, or, in the case of bigger streams, fishing. So, or even just, we like to take pictures of the place. This is another one I took of the stream, and again, you can see the decaying wood, which probably has all kinds of microorganisms feeding on it. And plus, yeah, it's really fun to come here and see this. And it's really, really pretty. I took my senior photos here. But also, stream ecology is super important because a healthy stream means a healthy river, which means a healthy ocean to a degree. Like, for instance, a river might be polluted, but that doesn't necessarily mean every stream feeding into it is polluted. But if a stream is polluted and it's feeding into the river, it is polluting that river. So knowing that that every source into a new body of water, so a stream into a lake or a stream into a river, or a river into the ocean, knowing that each step of that process, that the water is healthy, is kind of a big deal. And bioindicators are one way of ensuring that this place is healthy. So, yeah. PowerPoint stopped on me once again, but again, moving on. So biofilm specifically as a bioindicator. I've been keeping it pretty broad until now, but I really want to zero in on this whole thing about biofilm. So, what biofilm can tell us about a stream ecosystem? For one, biofilm will not be found in fast-moving streams, or at least not often. Obviously, this time of year, the creeks and streams are really full because of rain. So we did have some fast-moving water, but because it's not fast moving all the time, you'll find the biofilm there. But fast moving water means more erosion, and we'll get into why that's bad in a second. But yeah, it's bad. So also biofilm can absorb pollution, whether this be like pesticide runoff or like metal pollution, like toxic metals like mercury and stuff in water. Biofilm will actually during the day will absorb pollutants and then release them at night. So at night you'll find all those pollutants in the water. So the animals that are drinking the water that time of day are likely to get sick from those pollutants. But during the day, the animals that feed off the biofilm, which biofilm forms like the beginning of the food web in streams. The organisms that feed off that biofilm then are getting the pollution, are eating that pollution and are getting sick as a result, and then either dying or sickening other animals, or they die off and other animals are forced to go hungry. So as a ecologist put it, and I'm not going to try to pronounce his last name because I don't think I can. Biofilms control the transfer of energy and matter in stream ecosystems. Without healthy biofilms, we don't have healthy streams. So yeah, biofilm as bioindicator is a big deal. Well, biofilm in general is a big deal, but it can also tell us a lot about the stream's health as well, and maybe why we don't find certain animals there when we should, or the fact that, hey, there's pollutants in this water. So, yeah. But anyway, erosion as a bioindicator. So the first picture you can see is some exposed tree roots because of erosion. And the second picture is my sister standing next to the erosion for scale. Like, this has really eroded this one bank near my house. So what's the problem with erosion? Well, for one, that's taking away from another ecosystem as the surrounding ground collapses. But also, if there's anything built there, it's likely to collapse. If there's trees, if enough of their roots are exposed, they can fall over and die. So that's not good. But also, if there's a lot of erosion, that means there ends up being a lot of sediment in the stream, and a lot of sediment can end up choking any photoautotrophic animals living in anything that's not animals, anything photoautotrophic that's relying on the sun. If there's too much sediment in the water, they can't receive the sun's energy and they're going to die, because photoautotrophs are the basis of the food web. Their death is a very, very bad thing. So that's why erosion is bad, and why seeing a biofilm means, hey, the stream isn't moving too fast. You don't have to be too worried about erosion here. So, yeah. Well, that's all I had for my presentation. Here's my works cited if that's needed. Some professors want it on your assignment, some don't. So I hope this is okay. Anyway, thank you for listening. I hope the having 3 videos isn't gonna be a bad thing. So, yeah, thank you.